We are live, the smoke screen. Everybody watching. It's been a while since we did one, but we're back in live in effect. Oh yeah. Remix.
Back on the smoke here with you. I missed you. Obviously, a lot of crazy scheduling and internet issues, other things, but
Yeah.
back like a heart attack.
Oh yeah. You know, speed bumps in the road. There's always gonna be speed bumps, but you just gotta do your best to hurdle over them. That's just the way it is.
The path was paved that clearly, you know, a destination like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the path is drawn. You know, you just gotta make the right choices along the way. That determines your outcome. So that's what it is.
You navigate those forks.
That's what it's about. Well, what do you want to do, Joe? You want to get into your? I want to get into your conversation first with
Classified documents and my stuff first.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
First of all, we had some breaking news within the past hour. Kyrie Irving informing the Celtics he will not be re-signing with them. No surprise there. A lot of people think he may go to the Lakers or the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
The Lakers will be interesting because they just acquired Anthony Davis to pair up with LeBron. And I feel like the Lakers had to do this. I mean,
oh yeah.
Let's face it, LeBron didn't go to LA specifically for basketball reasons.
No.
They're already making, not already, but they're finally making Space Jam 2, starring
LeBron James.
Anthony Davis is going to have a role in that too. Would not be shocked. You know, but like with the Celtics, they could have unloaded the farm trying to get Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis hasn't gotten out of the second round ever. I got bashed out of the second round ever.
You know what?
He's just overrated.
I noticed that.
He's kind of soft, and I don't know if him and LeBron are gonna mesh, man. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see what other pieces they put around them.
They're gonna need a third person to balance the triangle, because
ideally would be probably Kennedy. Does Kyrie want to go back to his little boo thing? Kyrie's such a confused individual, from the flat earth stuff to, I think everybody in Boston's actually kind of relieved that he's gone. Also, Al Horford opting out of his final player option. He may come back at a lower cost, but he's a guy who maybe the Lakers or other teams would be interested in adding as a third.
oh yeah, you know what? It's funny that you said that, because I was just getting ready to come and jump in and say that. I was getting ready to jump in and say Al Horford also.
Congratulations. First of all, fuck you, Drake. Just because. Second of all, congratulations to the Toronto Raptors and the St. Louis Blues winning the Stanley Cup and NBA Finals, respectively. I'm not a sore loser Boston fan. I'd say my Cats lose. They outplayed the Bruins.
Yes.
7-game series.
Yes, which I didn't expect. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect.
Props to the Raptors for shutting down the Dynastic Warriors. God, Kevin Durant. I mean, did you see what happened with Durant, Mage?
I heard he tore his Achilles, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, getting back, he already had another issue which kept him out most of the playoffs, and he came back trying to be the hero to the Warriors, who were down at that point to Toronto, and he hit his first 2 shots that blew his Achilles. He's going to be out all next year, instead of what everybody thought he was going to be in joint forces with Kyrie and Brooklyn or the Knicks. And now his probably best bet is to opt in with the Warriors and be having their dime. It's fucked up karma for the Warriors.
Yeah.
But if I were him, I'd do that. Now, Al Horford, the only Dominican-born players in the NBA, tying it to a big story in Boston. Big Papi David Ortiz. Obviously, it's been about a week and a half since Big Papi David Ortiz was shot in clear daylight in the Dominican Republic. He was thrown courtesy, and I want to give props to the Boston Red Sox. You know, I'm not a Boston Red Sox fan necessarily, even though I work for a network that broadcasts them.
The irony.
I'll give them a lot of props for they actually sent the plane to DR to get Bobby to Boston to get the best medical attention. I heard there was actually a state-of-the-art operating room on the plane that Poppy was flown on.
I hope so.
His wife has upgraded that he is up to good condition. Still in the hospital, but he's been upgraded to good condition. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Poppy, but obviously Poppy may have been involved in some nefarious activities down in that island. And I just want to put a PSA out there before we get into the meat of this episode with the disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be careful idolizing these athletes and these entertainers and these political figures. You want to stand on your own 2 feet. It's okay to admire them, but you want to be careful using idolatry. David Ortiz, let's do the Dominican out of it for a second. Even in Boston is an iconic figure, probably right below Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I would say
definitely.
The love that Boston he has for Boston. Going back to the Boston bombings, it was his quote that really was the rallying cry for the city. This is a fucking city, and obviously the Red Sox ended up winning the World Series, and the quote still played every broadcast on WEEI.
What was that? That was 2008, right?
2013.
Okay, that's right. But the one before that.
Actually, true story. I was live on the air for the strike zone when it happened. Me and the Jazz band broke the story live on the air.
All right. That's fucking excellent.
So, Poppy, obviously, he was getting himself action with a lot of ladies down there, using that big Poppy type of personality to, maybe, I can see him being too cocky for his own good down there.
Definitely.
Especially the pedestal that he's been put on, not only in Boston, as I alluded to, but in the Dominican Republic as well. I figure he is the Dominican Republic, but a guy like Manny Pacquiao is to the Philippines in terms of an iconic figure of people that just love this motherfucker. He goes there. He's married. Obviously, he got his own like freakish tendencies, and just put it out there like that. And he was having himself a little fun with someone's girl who he shouldn't have been having fun with, and that's what put the hit on him. That's pretty much factual at this point.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Like 8 or 9 people have been detained in Dominican in relation to it, but bottom line, it's a small island. It's a wild island. You don't see Sosa popping back there anymore. You don't see Pedro popping back there anymore. Pedro actually was involved in a cockfighting ring a while back, but he really, and a lot of this information I'm getting from scouts who gave me some inside information, who had actually also vacationed in Dominican. And if you're silly enough to vacation in Dominican, white people, I'm talking to you, be fucking careful.
I'm telling you.
Fucking idiots.
I'm telling you, you guys just go everywhere.
A country under that amount of turmoil is not a prime time tourist destination.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go somewhere and you're gonna go to basically a third world country in a sense, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Something's gonna happen to you more than likely.
They want to go in there with their dog and investigate. Sometimes you should investigate white people. Sometimes the dinosaur will eat you.
Telling you.
End up like Newman in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, man. Oh, that was a great movie. I missed them days, bro. Really good days back in the day.
The original cast for the new Jurassic World that's coming out in about a year or two.
I didn't even see the last Jurassic World they made.
I would recommend stuff. I enjoyed Jurassic World and Jurassic World Part 2.
Okay. What's up? Well, that's what's up, Joe.
It's time for our main event with Mr. Major League. And I know you have been vigorously working hard on the story. I know you want to break in. A few other people in the community have spoken on it. But I also want to give you your diligence and working hard on this. And I look forward to your breakdown and comment.
All right. I appreciate that, Joe. All right. Well, many people know I'm in the UFO community heavily, as well as the paranormal and anything out of the ordinary, basically, pretty much. But yeah, they're very extraordinary. So now what has happened is the so-called break of the century as far as in the UFO community. There's been a document released. Grant Cameron, the great researcher that he is, salute to Grant Cameron, who sat on these documents for about 8 months, basically just depressed to what to do with him. So it took him a lot of courage to, finally come forward and get the document released to my
just sitting on that or anxiety.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm like what would you do? Like you know what I'm saying? You're sitting there with this. It's crazy. Double-edged sword. No matter how you look at it, that's what it's gonna be. Well, we got this document from a Navy admiral by the name of Thomas Wilson. He was at the time the deputy director of intelligence for the Joint Chiefs, United States. And what happened was, let's matter of fact, I'm gonna take it back a step. He has a long career with the U.S. Navy. This guy, Admiral Wilson. He was in, yeah, he was, yeah.
That's a lot of these snipers and paid programmers, and that could be a whole other video. We can tie in athletes to that. But
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, he was also the head of intelligence for the Joint Chiefs of Staff, which is a J2 position from 1997 to 1999, and then he became the director of intelligence, Defense Intelligence Agency from 1999 to 2002. So we're talking Clinton Bush administration start. Yeah. So yeah, and that's that money. I'm telling you, money. But this is just a transcript basically of a physicist. His name is Dr. Eric Davis. He's from he represents Earth Tech. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, Joe. It's basically it's just a company. He's science in the company. Yeah. See what all this stuff is like, just melting together, man. This all this stuff that's going on right now.
And you find out everything connected. Even some of the videos I sent you, like in relation to other things, like everything's connected in these rabbit holes. And the further you deep, the more you get the knowledge and introspective.
Oh yeah.
Like everything's gonna be. It's like a connective tissue of DNA riding underneath.
It's like a web. It's like a spider web.
And obviously, information is control. Knowledge is power.
That's right. You control the information. You can never put nothing bad about yourself out. You wouldn't. All right. So we got I'm gonna make some correlations right here. So notes I got written down. This is pretty cool, Joe. Check this out. All right, Dr. Eric Davis. All right. Back in the early 2000s, he's a well-known scientist. He's a member of the National Institute for Discovery of Sciences. And it's the funny thing is this company, the Discovery Science, is owned by the billionaire Robert Bigelow. Bigelow, the guy that wants to charge people $52 million to go to space for space tickets and shit. You want to go to Mars or whatever? Yeah, but Bigelow's just a guy with his own separate company. These are just basically the same kind of people.
This is like a war with him and Elon to get it done. Because I hear Musk really is on that kick as well.
Yeah, I mean these guys. I think they're working together, Joe. If you ask me, maybe a little bit, not a lot, but.
These developers work together and branch off.
Yeah. Well, let's see. They spoke in the back of the EG&G building. EG&G is an aerospace company, and they spoke in the back of Admiral Wilson's car in the back seat. Talked about 2 hours about all this stuff. And the funny thing is EG&G is the same company that runs the Janet airline from McCarran Airport in Las Vegas to the employees to Area 51 and the secret bases.
Okay, so that's the direct line to Area 51 from Vegas. That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying? See how it all just comes together. I mean, this is the same company this guy works for is. Flies the employees to Area 51 into other secret bases.
Well, I mean, they got to privately contract out somehow. Obviously, can't be flying commercial flights to Area 51. That's your business.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
$59.99 round trip. Although get back in your own risk.
Yeah.
Round trip. If you get back.
Hell yeah.
I'll be the sales mission.
Well, I'm gonna start this off by they're in the back seat. They're talking about they're just having a conversation and basically about these secret special access projects that are funded by the government, taxpayer money, and there's supposed to be a committee that oversees these type of projects. Well, this document is an admiral getting actually it's a physicist questioning an admiral about what's going on in the program. What happened was Admiral Wilson was trying to get access to this program, so he made a couple of calls, knocked on a couple of doors. and it was able to find out who the people of the director of this company was, and the company that was working on this project. So he tries, abuses his power a little bit, goes to them and says, "Look, I'm yeah, I'm the J2. This is my authority to have over this investigation. I want to know what this project is about, you know." And this guy was just basically like, he sat down with the program director, the security director, and the attorney of the company. Sat down with all three of them. Yeah, and check this out, Joe. They call themselves the gatekeepers.
Well, that's an appropriate term, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's invited to this meeting, Joe, with these guys, and at their headquarters or whatever. He didn't say where it was. He didn't say the name of the company. He said that's core secret. Core secret is something that's really appears in this document a few times. Core secret.
That's obviously a code word for something.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. I mean, anyway, he's just like, no, I can't tell you, core secret, blah. So yeah, this guy right here is just he's fishing. He's trying to get some information. Goes to this meeting now. They go in what they call the vault, their secure vault to speak. And the vault is like soundproof room. You know what I mean? Like so they can speak quietly. Speak. You know what I'm hearing? Yeah. Hell yeah. It's going to the vault. So they go in the vault, and he's just sitting there. He's like, "Look, I'm the deputy director of intelligence. I'm in charge of this oversight. I'm in charge of this program. I want to know what's going on. What are you guys doing?" And the guy basically says, "You don't have a need to know." You know what I mean?
That's probably the response he's gonna get.
Yeah, you're not on the bigot list. They call it the bigot list. Yeah, and they even pulled this bigot list out, Joe, and showed them the bigot list. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting there just like asking questions. He's like, what is this? You know what I mean? What's going on? Well, let's see. Dr. Stephen Greer and astronaut Edgar Mitchell had a conversation with Pat Hughes prior to this. And what happened was Miller, which is Commander Miller, which is Stephen Greer's top military advisor, ended up telling him about his conversation that he had with Wilson about the conversation with Davis, and he told Dr. Greer, and Dr. Greer broke this back in 2001 at his disclosure project at the National Press Club. All this stuff, he had a bunch of witnesses that came through testimony, blah blah blah. So he first talked about this, but he didn't mention no names. He just meant he was talking about the story. Yeah, he was talking about the story. You know what I mean? And it was like, wow, and this is just corroborates what Dr. Greer was saying. Yeah, so salute to Dr. Stephen Greer. You're a good guy. Yeah, it's crazy. And the funny thing is Miller confirmed that he was called by Wilson and told about Majestic 12 and crash retrievals run by rogue cabal organizations. It's just amazing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, does that not surprise you?
No.
The extraterrestrials, and they do not, they are putting the strings together and to manipulate what the public knows and doesn't know.
Yep, exactly. But they ain't gonna be able to do it much longer because you know what's funny, Joe? I heard not sorry to stop about the document in just a second. I heard on one of my associates show that there's the government knows about the government has a deadline to disclose.
Yeah, the disclosure agreement, all the FBI files, the government files have to go out after a certain amount of time. So whether it's a file on JFK or a file on Martin Luther King or a file on anybody, they all are going to come out.
Yeah, they
come out in 50 years. I'm sure that'll be interesting.
Oh, definitely.
That'll be thought-provoking.
All right. Well, so the Wilson, he goes on to questioning the gatekeepers about their about what they're doing, and they're just sitting there the whole entire time. Their tone is like very just like it's a weird tone, like the environment, like, you know what I mean, the feeling, like it was
almost like a Logan, like speaking in energetically, but without like passion or
yeah, basically like a testy tone, like testy. It was just like really testy. It was like, you know what I mean, like they were really worried about why, like how he found out about them and why he was there. Like they were upset. You know what I'm saying? They were pretty mad. Yeah. So oh shit, for real. So he's questioning him about things, and he's saying this is what he said. This is what he said. He said they said to them that they have a fully intact craft that they believe can fly in the air, underwater, and through dimensions. Yeah. So and then.
Which again, like to me, one of my theories about the extra. I know you're much more well informed with UFOs and ETs than I am. I give credit where credit's due, my friend. You do your work.
Appreciate it.
But I've always theorized that the extraterrestrials may be more on a dimensional level than an interplanetary level.
Definitely.
Especially with CERN fucking with the shit and fucking, the entities that are just being released and the Mandela effect and just everything that's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. And the funny thing is, Joe, is when he was questioning these guys about it, these guys just came up and they said, "Look, you don't have a bigger list. You don't have a need to know about anything. You don't have a need to know about anything." So, basically, Edward Snowden, he had released some documents back, I forgot when, but they were called Century Eagle. It was about compartmentalized information. And they would hide these big projects behind these less classified projects. You know what I'm saying? That's one way they'd be able to try to get through with it.
Smokescreen of violins. It's all code words. And go back to Hillary's emails or whatever. They're all talking in some kind of cryptic.
Oh yeah, definitely. She used the wrong one. But let's see. Hell yeah. But anyway, when this guy was asking the questions, these guys were getting really upset. So he's like, all right. He asked a question. He's like, look, I want to know about this. What are you guys? Are you guys weapons? Are you doing weapons? Are you doing something else? Or whatever. And they said, no, we're not doing that. So they finally slouched back. He said, what do you guys do? He said, what do you guys do? And he said, the attorney tapped him on the shoulder and said, okay, you can tell him. Go ahead and tell him, right? So then he's like, all right, we're a reverse engineering program. Yeah. That's what they told. Basically. Yeah, and he said the craft that they have was not made here, not made by humans, not made on this planet. Yeah, that's what they told this guy. Yeah. So like our naturally human, you know how we are humans, right? So he keeps on pressing for more information. This guy wants to keep asking questions. So he's like, all right. He's like, well, what's going on? What's the name? You know what I mean? Some more information. And he says, look, he said, if you keep on pressing, this is a civilian telling the deputy director of intelligence, if you keep on pressing, you're going to lose your retirement. You're going to lose 2 stars on your badge. Right? You know what I'm saying? And you will not get your promotion to the to the director of the defense agency, defense intelligence agency.
Oh yeah, career suicide essentially.
That's basically what they're telling this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, what do? You know what I mean? It's pretty much it's finished. Bye. So all right, so check this out. He got upset, right? He got so mad. He said, "You know what? If y'all don't tell me everything that's going on, I'm gonna go straight to the oversight committee. Okay, I'm gonna go to the oversight committee and tell them about it." You know what I'm saying? It was like, "Go ahead." He sat back and said, "Go ahead and do it." You know. So he was like, "All right." So he went. He actually went. He actually went. Yeah, he actually went to SAPOC, which is the Special Access Projects Oversight Committee. That's what it stands for. And he went to them and complained about it, and they told him straight up that to leave it alone, to forget about it, you know what I'm saying, and to just don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like your life, your career, your shit's gonna be at risk if you keep digging at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
For public consumption.
you were told enough. He was told enough. You know what I mean? So this guy, this is basically just like,
Like digging in the super deep, you really get fully caught up in it, where you know you really lose your life. And I would advise researching the Isaac Gabby situation. That's the situation I would apply that label to.
okay, that's okay. I'm gonna, you know what? I didn't get to check that out, but I'm going to. I kept that name in my head, but I just keep forgetting to check about it. But I remember that name. Isaac Kelly.
Can we intermission real quick for 5 minutes? I'll give you a brief synopsis.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right. So this guy was like a B-list actor. He was like Terminator Salvation. He gained fame and notoriety on the internet for claiming that Seth Green was a pedo and had like pedo chambers and all kinds of nasty shit, and like fucking said Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks were pedos, and was throwing some shit out there, and like fucking obviously he had some mental issues and stuff, and all of a sudden he got suicided off a bridge. Oh boy, that's the long story short.
Wow. Oh my lord.
Like I actually was a fan of his videos. Like I used to watch his videos, and like I knew like wow, like yeah, he seems a little off, but he's throwing some like for his mental illness or whatever was going on with him, his paranoia, whatever. He was spitting some truth out there, and I do believe that it wasn't red herrings, and
Okay.
talking all that shit about major Hollywood bigwigs. And like I said, this guy was like, I don't even know what other movies he was in besides Terminator Salvation. He was real low level like in Hollywood.
Okay. That's, I didn't know him either.
But he, like I said, he gained internet fame by having his videos, and he gained a following, and people really, were digging his content. And then obviously, like, he got so caught up in this game that, just like we're talking about with this particular classified situation, we'll continue to that.
Oh yeah. Well, basically what it is, it's just a document. It says that basically, a civilian has a higher need to know than the J2. You know what I mean? Basically, they're struggling in the Pentagon, Joe. It's like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't know who. They don't know who's who over there. That tells a lot for our government. That speaks volumes.
From the second Trump set up his cabinet, I'm like, damn, it's a wacky ass cabinet.
Did you hear what Trump said about UFOs?
No, but
He's like, oh, well, I'm sure a lot of our great pilots see him, but I don't believe in them particularly.
He's just trying to play it off. He knows the deal. Like I said, Eddie Bravo recently, who's a jiu-jitsu, famous jiu-jitsu and MMA trainer, and also a famous truth community guy. He's friends with Alex Jones.
Okay.
Alex Jones. But like he's friends with Rogan too. He's on Rogan's pod a lot. He came on Rogan's pod recently, about a week or two ago, and he claimed that that there is going to be a big UFO, disclosure, but that could be just a distraction tactic from, whether it's be the media or an actual issue with Russia, the continue crap with Russia, which may reach a boiling point just from, you keep dumping a beer, eventually the beer's going to snap. That's how I feel.
Yeah, definitely. You know how?
It's going to be cool. Trump and Putin, they don't even want to go at it, but it's going to be like Biggie and Tupac,
This is going to happen.
Media just forces their hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, because everyone, all that war, they're profiting off the war. You know what I'm saying? These people, they don't care.
My firm belief is that she would have acted quickly against Russia in a World War III scenario. That would have been her mission. She would have got Bill on the United Nations, and she would have fucking, that would have been the finishing touch of the Clinton dynasty.
So are you like me, Joe? Do you feel that like 9/11 was like a false flag?
Oh yeah, I've always been critical of 9/11. Yeah, I mean, like there was just too many reasons to do what they did and profit off it.
Okay.
I mean, that's not 9/11, so I want to hear.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want. I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, definitely.
But like, am like the thermite theory, like yes, I do shut certain theories down, but
Yeah.
CIA, anything's possible.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And you know, CIA was
Bush slowed down for 8 minutes. Remember that? That was the big difference.
yeah.
And George Bush Jr. just stood in silence for 8 minutes.
He did.
He just slowed the floor real quick. He's like, God damn it.
He had to.
Now I'm people. I'm smoking mama. Come on, mama.
Come on, Mom.
That's
That's funny.
Texas Rangers. Now I'm the owner of America.
For real, right? Good Lord, these people, man. Oh my Lord, we're gonna do with them.
So,
It's getting crazy.
Like just the chicanery that was going on with Cheney. I mean, even if Bush wasn't in on it, Cheney could have been running point on it the whole time, and they done made a movie showing how Cheney really was. So like, and obviously carefully are scripted in that narrative.
Definitely. It's a script, man. This whole thing is a script. That's the crazy part. The whole thing, boy. It's like
And like that's what people need to wake up to, and that's what people struggle with the most is realizing that it's all a work, brother. Fucking politics is a work, sports is a work. Sports is a work in terms of like all the games are rigged, but the narratives they try to put in sports is a work.
yeah.
The narratives they try to put in the movies is a work. Politics complete work. Monster trucks work.
Speaking of monster trucks, how was that show?
I've worked monster trucks now for about 5 years.
Okay.
New experience.
Okay.
And obviously, like, for those who don't realize, like, I've wrestled on and off for 9 years and have a wrestler's brain at heart in terms of how I dissect things. It's a work. Like, Grave Digger's John Cena or Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Grave Digger goes over. There's, like, an underneath guy, like a Mr. Perfect, who's, like, the underdog that has a chance, like the local guy. A couple years ago, Gronk had a truck.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun, dude. It always sells out.
Okay.
I did good beer sales, so I was happy with it. Actually, true story, at the first one, I did about 4 or 5 years ago. I met WWE Hall of Famer Medusa.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up.
Who previously threw the WCW title in the trash. The WWF Women's title in the trash. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point, Joe. I like that. It's a good point you just threw in there, man. We're gonna get in the conversation one day about this wrestling. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in full throttle now, Joe, man. I mean this is the. I mean, you can feel it. Can't you feel the time? What's going on in the air? It's like changing a little bit. Like you can, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like this whole month, I mean, like from a spiritual aspect, has been very. I almost feel very unburdened. I felt very anxious all month. Now we're getting to the apex of the solstice of the month. I feel like change is coming, and I feel a little bit more like, even like stress alleviating from my body. Like my body's retaining it. I've disclosed on this show, I consider myself an empath, and I've researched how that affects people, and like, that kind of energy, and it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know how to describe it. My buddy JB, one of them. He's a low-key empath that don't know how to characterize it. But, you just gotta be aware of the energies around you. And as Wade Barrett, the former leader of the Nexus, once said, the winds of change are blowing, and the winds of change are definitely blowing.
Oh yeah, we're feeling it.
A lot of situations, we're going into 2020. 2020 is gonna be a big defining year of change. Obviously, it's an election year. There's just so much on the table.
So much.
It's gonna shape the narrative of the next decade, man.
Yeah, this next president run is it's a toss up. Yeah, this is a toss up. This next election is gonna be a toss up. I think in my book.
It's gonna be the greatest movie ever. Aliens versus Terminator.
Definitely.
That's how life's gonna play.
That's how it's gonna play out. You're right. The artificial intelligence is gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, being smarter than us.
Autopiloted Iron Man suits.
What's it called? Skynet? Skynet's gonna come down.
Oh, yeah, dude. Fucking Skynet. I always joke about that.
Skynet. Starlink. I put a post on Facebook saying about about what I predicted about the Starlink satellites like interacting with our consciousness and all that kind of shit.
And I bet you this new Terminator release, which features Sarah Connor, the original actor, coming back, and it's supposedly a sequel to T2. Like, they're playing the trick that Halloween did. Like, oh, we're going to ignore a couple crappy ones and try to reboot. But it's going to be interesting to see what hidden agendas they put into that. And they put into Jurassic World, and that's on a genetic manipulation type of vibe. They put it in everything.
Yeah, I mean, they put it everywhere.
Marvel series, you just got to watch all 20,000 movies.
Yeah, they put all that disclosure in them movies. All of it's disclosure. That's how they put it out, man. I mean, oh yeah, oh I know, it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen without a doubt. Definitely. Well, I want to salute to my associate, Mr. Michael Hall, for the one that shared the Wilson document with me, because without that, I probably wouldn't known about it for like another day, because I realized I was one of the first people that he had sent it to, along with Richard Dolan and himself and his associates as well. We were like the first people to get the document.
All joking aside, I had the Lance Storm joke in the production meeting, but you beasting with this and you're making connections, and that's what it's all about, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for the community, man.
By yourself, getting leads, and just be careful.
Yeah.
You got a family.
Oh yeah, definitely. I do. I'm a smart guy. I'm not gonna do no stupid shit. So. You're a smart one, that one.
He's a wise one.
All right, we're gonna close it out at that, and
I'm having fun today.
That's right. I know, man. Me too, man. Me too. I'm constantly having fun, man. This is like, yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for this, man. I mean, we've been waiting for it. It's been long overdue. Absolutely, man. All right, well, I'm gonna close it off. Thanks for the everybody watching. There's gonna be future episodes. We're gonna get together again. Just stay tuned. Like, subscribe. Any ideas? Throw them in the comments as usual, and let us know what we can do to service you. Service to others. Our ascension is quicker. All right, Joe Passarelli, WEEI Radio. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, brother.
Always a pleasure, man. Love you, bro. I'm proud of this project and glad to see it grow. And you need to watch this video, share it, like it, subscribe it, the whole nine. You know what I mean? We need to, I think, maybe start incorporating some super chats, start generating some potential revenue ideas, and you're really stepping up your production game. Like I said, the producer and the host. It's tough.
Yeah.
You wearing multiple hats for a show, man.
Definitely is.
Yourself on the fly from a technological and knowledgeable standpoint.
Definitely. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. All right, Joe. We'll see you next time. Smokescreen Live.